Today, guys, we're going to talk about my original comic by Eastman and Laird. And I'm the Spirit Ninja Turtle.
What do you guys know about Ninja Turtles?
They're
awesome.
What version of the Ninja Turtles are you most familiar with?
The 2012 show.
And who is your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Mikey.
Now, here's the thing. Have you seen the original Ninja Turtles cartoon before?
Yes. Yeah, on Mommy's phone.
Yeah.
On the TV.
What did you think about it compared to the 2012 Ninja Turtles?
It was good. But the original Ninja Turtles show actually makes some appearances, like they go to the 2012 universe or they go to the original universe, and like in the last 2 episodes, the original ones are helping the 2012 ones fight this epic battle.
What did you think about that?
It was epic. But
Yeah.
the 2012 one is a little bit more dark.
A little bit. It's a little bit darker. The 2012 one, I would say, is a little closer to this original comic. Okay, so let's take a look at it. You ready? So we read this last night. First, let's talk about the cover on the Ninja Turtles #1. What do you think about the cover?
I mean, I'm
Awesome.
pretty sure.
I just can't see Mikey.
Look at them. That's maybe Mikey.
Maybe.
Well, that's Leo, and that's Donnie, and that. Wait, no, that's.
No, that's right.
No, that's right.
So
That's Mikey. I like that they're small. Look, you can really tell that they're small. I mean,
Okay,
look at Mikey.
So here's our opening page. What do you think about it? If you were reading Ninja Turtles, you knew nothing about them, and you saw this first page, what's your first impression?
They're turtles that are ninjas.
And what did you think about, like, when we read this, the way it starts out, where he's like, I am Leonardo, and he's talking about what's going on and how they're about to...
That's a cool panel.
And then we get to this big splash page.
Look, there's his tail. See, his tail
Yep.
is right there. And Donnie's. You can't really see. No, that's Mike. Yeah, Mike's
That's
Donnie. Yeah.
That's right.
That's Donnie. That's Mikey.
Mikey's
That's
tail
right.
you can see clearly. And Leo.
So what do you think about
Yeah, look at it.
the black and white? So when they first came out with this comic, they self-published it, so they did just what they had money to do, which is partly why it's in black and white. What do you think of the black and white?
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, still a lot of detail and stuff.
Even though
Do you think it's harder to tell the turtles apart, or do you think their weapons are enough to be able to tell who's who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the original show, they actually put their names on their belts.
There's just the first level.
Yep.
Yeah, the first lever.
So that was our introduction page. So we're going in. They're fighting something called the Purple
Dragon Gang.
Purple Dragon Gang.
Yeah.
A
And,
gang of
and they're fighting 15. 15. There's more because it's the largest street gang. The whole city.
What are your thoughts on these pages?
Like, I like that page of Raph. It looks pretty cool. Like, he's coming down, his sides are out.
I mean, the next page.
Now, I
It's
like that.
It's really cool. It's like,
Yeah,
yes,
I like
you
that
can do-
part.
And so can you.
Ooh. Yeah, see that panel you can really tell.
And like that.
Like, there's a lot of detail here. You got, like, crushed bottle
Mm-hmm.
and a bunch of, like, paper scraps.
So what do you think they did to this gang members, these purple dragons?
Yeah, they actually thought that these were just people in costumes.
What do you think the turtles did to those guys?
Killed them.
You think they killed them?
Look, there's blood coming out, and there's even blood.
There's that. They definitely hurt them. It doesn't show any dead bodies, but it's a good indication that they probably killed them. That's a little different than any of the cartoons we've watched, isn't it?
Yes.
And now here, what are they doing here?
Just
Going back.
into the sewer.
That's a cool panel, because when Mikey's jumping.
It's like their hands, and then it's like
It's a cool thing.
it's like New York. And they're just-
showing them going into the sewer. See, there they are opening it up. There they are getting in. There they are closing it. It's like nothing ever happened.
I like that
So,
because he looks
Here's our
cool.
first introduction to Splinter.
Yeah.
So what do you think about Splinter in this?
I mean, he's pretty cool.
His origin is different because, like in the show, he actually
He was
used
that guy.
human. Yeah, he used to be
He was that guy. No
Used to-
fat rat.
He used to be that Master Yoshi guy. Yeah.
But in this, he was always a rat.
Yep. Then, like, he was part of the Foot Clan, who were actually good guys at the start of Splinter's origin. And this is actually not Shredder.
We kind of
See,
thought it would be
they
at first.
both love her.
Mm-hmm.
Then, you know, the Master Yoshi killed that guy, so, you know, it's obviously not.
I mean, look at that.
Shredder.
I still don't get how he killed him. I mean, how he killed him with fists. That doesn't make sense.
He just beat him up until he just kept
No,
beating
how
on him.
he killed him.
Yeah,
That's Master Yoshi.
because that's his fist right there with blood. He just beat him up so bad until he just killed him with his bare hands, no weapons.
So then they travel, and here's the guy, the Maggie guy,
Mm-hmm.
his funeral, and like his little brother was becoming fierce and wanted revenge on the Master Yoshi. So he then formed a Foot Clan in the city. And then he went there and killed the Master Yoshi guy's wife.
So here's some of our first looks at the Shredder's
Yeah.
costume.
And then he killed the Master Yoshi guy.
And TCRI is actually a place from the 2012 show.
Mm-hmm. So now we're getting the origin of the turtles themselves right here, right?
Yep.
So explain to me what happens here.
It's like this thing
There's
that's
this
supposed to be
blind
Mutant.
guy.
Okay, one at a time.
There's a blind guy walking across. There's a truck coming. Then a guy jumps on him and saves him. A canister of the TCRI mutagen stuff, or ooze, then
In the
bounces
eyes.
across.
In the
Yeah.
eyes. That's a lot like Daredevil's origin.
And
Mm-hmm.
then bounces across into the sewer. But it also hits this little guy with this little guy's little glass container with turtles in it.
And
Fall down into the
one of
sewer.
them looks funny right there.
Then
So I look at them, they're
Splinter
walking and copying.
Yeah, you guys really liked this panel last night when we read
and
it.
that one. Because
They
so
look,
then Splinter picks them up, and the next day they're bigger. Then they're the Ninja Turtles.
yeah.
So then he goes on to train them. And how old are they when they do this? You remember?
13.
13. So they were just barely teenagers. So here's our first big kind of introduction to each single one, and he gave them their names. Who's this?
That's right. See, it says that
Yeah.
right there.
The other than it says I'm Raphael, can you tell that that's Raph?
Nope.
Now, there's his weapons, I guess, but
Yeah. And that's cool because that guy says Ninja Turtle. Ninja
Yeah,
Turtle.
especially it looks right there.
Yeah, it looks cool. Like they're both charging in. That's a cool leaping part.
mhm.
And he sends
And right there it looks really cool.
Shredder the message. That's cool.
Lightning claw.
Yeah, they have climbing claws. And then
That's pretty cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
shows right there.
And they're like, Shredder, fix us!
yeah, and then Shredder's there. And then they at first fight. Yeah. And then at first they actually fight the Foot Clan first. And then
So the Foot Clan here, these guys are actually people.
Yep.
In the 2012 show, were they robots?
Well, there were people originally at
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at this page.
yeah, it's an epic battle page. When we got to that page last night, I was like this. Whoa.
And then no words on it.
And there's Mikey.
They're all scarred, battle scars and stuff.
So they're
Yeah,
not
look.
invincible, are they?
No.
No, they take
course.
they take quite a bit of damage. That's just from fighting the Foot before they even start to take on Shredder.
They do take on Shredder. They get beat. So they're fighting Shredder. And they all take you on.
Yeah, like this panel here. Look at that.
Look, he cuts Shredder. He's not beaten.
And that
Then
looks really
They say to
cool.
attack him from a distance.
Yeah, little claw things, ninja stars.
You like this panel right there?
Yeah,
It's like, dodge these, master.
Yeah.
And then he actually does it.
Yeah. Misty. Yeah. And then soon
It's thermite grenade.
and if he was gonna die, he was gonna die.
So after they've got him beaten, they actually offer him a sword to finish himself. He's like, if I'm taking my own life, I'm taking you with me with this
But
thermite
then-
grenade.
Donnie boots him off the edge with his bow staff. And it blows up.
Shredder has been shredded.
Yeah, they make a nice funny joke there. The shredder has been shredded.
Then we see them all going back. That's a cool page.
Yep.
There's
And
the
that's-
some of the first drawings.
Yeah, there's some of the first drawings that they did, probably a mock-up maybe of the first sketch of the cover.
And there's Mikey.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So then this is an interview.
that
We didn't
panel.
read this. This has a breakdown kind of by Eastman and Laird. They talk about
It's
page
an
by page.
early drawing of Shredder.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
So they worked on this together, the two of them. They both would draw it and ink it kind of in sync. And they can't even really tell you who did what exactly anymore because it was so long ago. And they were just working on it so frantically. So this is issue 2, which we haven't read yet. Do you guys want to read number 2 later on?
Yeah.
So you like this?
Because look, the next
Kiss your butt, goodbye.
they're actually,
He has his mask.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get into number 2 another time. So what did you think about this compared to the 2012 show?
gruesome a little.
Yeah, there was a little bit of death.
Yeah, especially with Shredder.
So what do you think about the turtles? Do you think they defined the turtles' personalities in this one?
Yes.
Because what do we know about all the turtles from before? We know that Mikey's the funny one.
Donnie's the smart one.
Uh-huh.
Raph is the angry one. And
Yep.
Leo's
The,
like
the guy who always wants to get things done.
Leo's
Yeah.
like the responsible one, the leader, right? So do you think they really defined the characters in this first issue at all?
No,
And their personalities?
Really serious.
Except for Raph, maybe.
A little bit Raph, I think, and a little bit Leo at the beginning, but we really didn't hear anything from Donatello or Michelangelo in this one that would define their personality traits, right?
Yep.
Unless.
I mean, Raph did say that Leo and Mikey and Donnie didn't
Is
mind.
it Mikey that said this or
Really?
Leo? I can't. I mean, obviously, I can't tell.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. This looks
Oh,
like
wait, no, yeah, see his
that's-
weapons.
that's probably Leo. Yeah. Seems like
Yeah.
Leo and Raph did most of the talking in this issue.
But Raph does say that. Watch this.
I didn't really hear anything.
I like
Mikey
One time,
and Donnie and
Spike.
Leo don't really mind the sewer, but Raph really likes the open air
Yep.
and stuff.
He likes to be out and kind of patrolling and seeing what's
Makes
going
me
on
feel
the
free.
surface. Yeah, they didn't really define Donnie at all as being like a tinker guy.
He didn't really say
mechanic or
much at
anything
all
like
either. He didn't really say.
And they didn't define Michelangelo as being the funny one at all either.
No.
But overall, what was your first impression of this version of the Turtles? The original version of the Turtles.
They all have red masks.
They do all have red masks. Yeah.
There's actually
They brought the colored masks in for the original cartoon as a way to be able to tell them apart real quick.
Yeah.
Final thoughts on the Ninja Turtles opening?
I mean, it has a. Okay, it has.
New York
Yeah,
City.
All right,
He's
let's go one at a time.
Raph is really the only one who has like his almost nowadays look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they kept the red on him.
Yeah. It was like very gruesome. Like
It was gruesome.
Dragon Gangs and
Yeah.
Shredder. A thermite grenade went off, and Shredder might have been caught. I mean, he might have
Yeah, it seemed like
probably took off a piece of his armor.
it seemed like Shredder died.
Escaped.
They didn't show his body, but it seemed like he died.
Yeah.
Uh,
Could have escaped, maybe. I like the ones where it shows them big up, like really big.
yeah, you like
That's
those
the
the
parts that
panels
I
are
really
big.
like.
What did you think of the
So you
story?
can really get a good look at some.
Yeah. So you like the art in it?
Yeah.
Well, guys, we'll read number 2 another time. And do you want to do another video about number 2 in the future?
That's it for Eastman and Laird's Ninja Turtles #1. Until next time, read your comics!
That's all, folks.
Sponsored by Mikey.
And Mikey. And Mikey.
And Mikey.
Okay.
And Mikey.
Good job.